The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's for a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off to get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
Randall Delgado answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Moving under it, Tomas looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And neither runner will be able to move up, and it's a wasted chance with one out in the inning now.
First baseman.
Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
The batter.
Ready once again, Buddy Bell. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Now batting,
here's Troy Tulowitzki now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a fly ball, right center field. Nobody's going to catch up with this one. It's going to get down for extra bases. 2-run score. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he is in there.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Ready for another shot now, Michael Brantley. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Owings is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Brandon Drury is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take one pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt. Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch. Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the windup and the pitch. Gregor Blanco is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And the changeup is way low that time. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. And another foul ball. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Standing in, Chris Herman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And this is fouled at the plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately he just fouled it off.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen.
Leading out for the bomb squad, catcher Yadier Molina.
High in the air out to center field. Tomas is after it. 1 away.
The pitcher, number 22.
Striding into the box, Matt Garza. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out. Here's Brock Holt now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So that'll.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in and looking for more, Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit to short. Fielded by Owings. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. To 2. Raymond Fuentes will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Now batting, shortstop.
Chris Owings is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge. You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Owings becomes the first out of the inning. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Bell is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, the first pitch.
Ready for another shot now. Paul Goldschmidt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but it's by him down the line. Fuentes rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run is in to score from second. Jake Lamb standing in now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Fouled back. The 0-2 home. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. TJ McFarland gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Blanco waits on it, and that's the first.
Now batting,
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Into the windup and the pitch. Troy Tulowitzki comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
the center fielder number
Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. On the ground up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. First pitch of the at-bat.
Arizona. Center fielder
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. And low, it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. He's got it 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The left fielder number 5,
Gregor Blanco stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
That one's in there, 3-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another full count pitch home. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Right-hander starts to loosen out.
there. Michael Brantley.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit. He has it. No problem here. 1 away.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to center field, and Molina's aboard a base hit.
pitcher, number 22.
Digging in to try it again. Matt Garza. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard.
That's 2 hits now for himself, and he's throwing the ball well. He's in line for the win.
Here's Brock Holt now. Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Runner takes the turn at third, headed home. The relay, and they will get the force for the out. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw, and it's a double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Herman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Back to work now is Garza as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Got it. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Daniel Descalzo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And now a pitch on the way. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Here's Chris Owings now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he lays off there 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. J.J. Hoover enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Peralta. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit in the air to left. Over a bit is Blanco, and he's got it now 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Buddy Bell. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Line toward the alley in left center. Again, a nice clean base hit. His third of the game. And 2-out success means Troy Tulowitzki will bat this inning. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is back here in the Atlanta metro area on MLB Network, set to go in the ninth from SunTrust Park. Ready for another chance? David Peralta starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in once again, Yasmani Tomas. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Second baseman.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it. Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bell takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Nick Ahmed will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Hit down the third baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the second run will score as well. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. 12-8 is the way this contest ends. Zach Greinke was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Please.